for showing up tonight on the second iteration of trying to do this, when the first one got canceled because I didn't want to infect everybody. So it's an honor to be chosen as one of the prior 7. I didn't realize there were only 7 general managers. So I want to thank the board for choosing me, but also for doing their due diligence to go through the process of getting people in, not only internal but external, and giving me that chance to lead the co-op. I've been staff at the co-op for 26 years, and prior to that, as soon as I could drive, I was delivering produce from Denison Farms to the co-op. So I've been in the business of the co-op for 42 years, I realized. So that's a long time to be going to co-op, but I love it. And I see so many familiar faces and people I haven't seen in a long, long time. And meeting new people is great. That's what's great about the co-op, is seeing all of the new people, and then you get to see all of the people that you really know, and you get to care about them all. So I started back in 1998 as a bulk stocker. I thought for sure working for Tom, I'd get in as a produce stocker, and I just hired somebody else. But that person is still working at the co-op as well, so they made some good choices. And then I worked in the grocery department when the North Store opened. I moved over there and started working in produce, in wellness, and most of the other departments in produce, which I already knew. And then I came back to the South Store as the South Store manager. And then, as luck would have it, the finance manager was retiring, and I kind of put my hat in and said, well, I want people to know that I'm interested, and maybe down the road I can be the finance manager. And they hired me. And I went, okay, I guess I better remember how to do accounting. But I got a lot of support from the board at that time. I got support from the finance committee. Our finance committee is great. I don't see any of them other than the treasurer here, but they're an amazing group of people, and they help me. And part of being a part of the co-op is have cooperation amongst co-ops, so other co-op finance managers came to help me. Our CPA came and spent a half a day. So there's a lot of support behind me for that, and I really feel a lot of support from the board and from the staff. Thank you, all the staff who are here, for helping me to be general manager and move forward for that. I do feel that being finance manager helped me really be qualified, more qualified for this, because I knew kind of the finances, but I didn't really know the interior of the finances so well. And after 12 years, I feel like I have a firm grasp now on overall. So we talk about 80-20, which is 20% looking back and 80% looking forward, but I'm not going to talk for the 4 times what I just did about what the future's going to be. Like Jasmine said, we have some exciting plans this year and looking for future years for both the North Store and the South Store. For the South Store, part of one of the difficulties is getting people to know that there's that store before they're past it. A lot of times coming, especially from Southtown, you're on it and then past it before you realize, oh, that was the co-op. So we've got some ideas for lighting that store up. We also are hoping that we can reuse the fireworks sign, which you can see, I think, from Crystal Lake Drive, and rebrand that so that people know, wow, okay, there's the co-op. The other part to that is everybody here knows the co-op is a grocery store, but when other people see First Alternative Co-op, they don't know what that means. And so we do a lot of education to people out in the community about what the co-op is about. But if it says grocery, then they're going to have a really good hint of that. So for the South Store, it's really about getting customers to know this is where we are. This is where we are. At the North Store, we've got it's a difficult place. Those of you who frequent the North Store know the multiple levels you have to go down. And that's not including multiple levels in the back that you probably don't know about. But there's a whole set of offices in the back for staff that are kind of cobbled together with what we could work with. So getting those more functional for the staff that are working back there is going to make it more efficient for them. It's going to make it easier for them to work and focus on their jobs. And then we have plans to do as much as we can to expand that deli area. Right now it's laid out decently, but there's ways, it's so busy at the North Store so many times. And I know the deli people really need a space to work, and they're tucked in that little area, and it's really difficult for them to churn out all the things we can. So trying to give them a little bit more space and then have a little bit more variety at that deli area is going to help that deli area grow. And it's also going to serve us for the board's vision of 3 to 5 years when we really start looking at the South Store and what the South Store can become with a major remodel and bringing in more products there and more of Southtown and everybody in Corvallis and our community is looking for. So those are the plans for this year, and the next plans are going to be all looking towards the future of what the board and I would like to see the co-op become and set us up for the next 55 years, unbelievably. So and of course, things are different. Like, who knew in 2020 that we weren't going to just keep on growing and that everything was going to go crazy. So there are always going to be steps around the way and little bumps, but part of the job is going to be to smooth those bumps out. And my job is to work with the board and work with the staff and make sure that we're all on the same page and we're all have the same direction moving forward, and that we take care of each other and all of our customers, which is key. So thank you again for all of your support and for showing up here and enjoying the food. I've got a booklet of notes, and if you have anything you want to, if you have suggestions about the co-op or something you just want to say about it, please come see me, and I'm writing it down, and I'm gonna take that to our team, and we'll see what we can have, even if it's just, I love the North Store. Everybody's so friendly, they're great. Or I love going to the South Store at 7 o'clock Saturday morning. It's so easy to shop everything. It's going there. That's great too. So I think that's all I have to say. I want you to vote. Frank, yes.
There are some people present
who have been previous board members, and I'm just curious if they would just stand and let us acknowledge their presence here. Thank you for your service.
Okay. I am also supposed to tell you that they're about to do the drawing for the prizes. So if you haven't put your tickets in to play for your chance at prizes, you can please do so now. You can put one ticket in each jar, or you can put all of your tickets in 1 or 2 jars, wherever you like to win. And I see a bunch of people coming, so we'll hold off until you're ready. Otherwise, thank you again, everyone, and I will be around if you have any questions for me. Thank you so much.